Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to do some simple 2-point perspective drawing, and we're going to have a bit of fun today creating a cube as a 2-point perspective, and we're going to turn it into a Rubick's cube, just for a bit of fun to turn it into a drawing. So I'm going to show you how it's done. Let's get ready, let's get started. To draw this Rubick's cube, okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rule a line through the middle, like a horizon type line. Making sure our line is nice and horizontal and very light as well, because I'm going to rub this out. Now, I'm also going to rule a line vertically down my page, very lightly, and this is going to be this edge of the Rubick's cube. Okay, now, I need to now create my points of perspective. So I'm going to create a point right over here on the edge, and I'm going to create another point way over here as well. Okay. Now, depending on how high I want my Rubick's cube, I might make mine. Now I'm going to measure this out. I'm actually going to do this because I've got three cubes. I actually want to be able to measure this so I can get it exact. So I'm going to make it, let's go 60, 120, 180. I'm going to do it like that so it's in multiples of 3. That's just going to help me kind of get the little boxes right, like this. Now, I'm just going to now rule a line, a light line from the top down to my points to create like a diamond shape. Okay, now can you see how I've got these lines here? Because I want those boxes. I hope you get what I was doing there to try and get the 3 parts equal. Now, for your cube, to get the back edge, we're trying to create this idea that it's going back into the distance. This is like a massive cube. So we now need to create the box side of it. Now, for this, we need to sort of just guess this out a little bit. I'm going to go about, say, I don't know, let's work this out. Let's go about halfway along here. We better do the same this side, roughly halfway, maybe there. Okay, because I want to get the idea that this is a square. Now, I don't need these lines anymore. I'm going to get rid of them. That's why I did them so lightly in the first place. I don't need that line, and I don't need that line, but keep those points. Okay, now, what I also want to do here is I now want to create a line from here that comes all the way to this point, but I'm not going to go past here. It only needs to go as far as there, but remembering that if this continued, it will come all the way down to that point. I'm going to do the same here. Okay, I'm going to do the same from the other side. So this point, back to our point over here, and I'm going to rule it, but stop there. Do the same from this one. Okay, like that. Okay, now I've got my my sort of horizontal rows. I'm just going to smarten this up. Okay, and now for this part, we just need to now I'm just going to sort of guess this out a little bit, but we just need to make sure that this looks about a third of the way down. And about a third of the way down. But the trick here is that this is slightly smaller and this gets slightly bigger, because as things go into the distance, things will appear to get smaller. Okay, you just have to take a little bit of guesswork here. Okay, I think that kind of looks about right, or pretty close. Okay, so now that I've got all my vertical lines vertical, and my horizontal lines will all come back to my point, and then that gives the illusion of a Rubick's cube going into the distance. And now all I need to do is color it in and make it look like a Rubick's cube. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just rounding off the corners here. Okay, so there's our Rubik's Cube in 3-point perspective going out into the distance like this. Now, if you want to be really cool, you can even just give it some sort of a background. I'm just going to make up something. You could have it like sitting on a table. You could have other toys around it. You could have a hand holding it. But I'm just going to make mine sitting on the floor. Just make sure you tidy up all your edges, clean up any sort of unwanted lines, keep it nice and neat, and it'll look like a great drawing. I'm just going to add a little quick background into it now. Okay, there's my Rubik's Cube sitting on a floor next to a PowerPoint. Okay, this is nice and easy. All you got to do is just remember here, they keep all your vertical lines vertical. Any of those horizontal lines always come back to your 2 points that you created at the start. And just make sure that when you create your little cubes, just make sure they're nice and evenly spaced. And you just have to make your own judgment to make sure that these look kind of accurate, like cubes going into the distance. But have a practice with it, have a play around. I'm sure you'll master it in no time at all and have lots of fun with it. Good luck. Bye. I hope you enjoyed learning how to draw a picture of a Rubik's Cube. If you'd like to know how to solve the Rubik's Cube, get onto my YouTube channel. I've got another video on how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Get on, have a go, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.